Ferrari 458. I'm still alive here at the back. What's this fella? Oh, I don't know how to rev the Porsche. Wait, let me put it into neutral. But the car's rolling though. What's up guys, welcome back to another car guy video. Welcome back to the channel. So on the previous video I drove that BMW F83 M4. Oh! And now in today's video we're driving the Porsche 911. Now you guys know me by now. I came from driving a VW Polo to buying an Audi. Now I'm driving a rented Porsche 911. Never thought that I would be driving a Porsche on this channel. So guys, stay tuned and let's see how this Porsche works, because I have to know what I'm doing. So yeah, we are here with Tyron once again because we need to know what we're doing with the Porsche. Is it the 7-speed? I think it's a 7-speed.
7-speed PDK.
PDK. It's not a DCT or a DSG. So something different.
I don't know if your Audi's got a keyless or if you put the key in.
It's keyless.
Okay, so this one you actually put the key in. So you've got a little key that looks like a Porsche.
Okay.
You plug it in like a key. And
so it's old school.
Yeah, and then you put it on the brake and you start it like a key.
Okay, so it's not as complicated.
No, and then normal into drive like you would normally.
Yeah.
Back into park, the same as your one works.
And I see there's a little exhaust button as well.
Exhaust button which you asked about, and the Sport Plus button is the... So Sport is medium setting.
Yeah.
Sport Plus hard setting. So that's like M1 and M2 basically.
In the BMW, like for example.
Sort of the same thing. And then this little button here in the middle is the screen that comes up at the back.
Oh.
This is for wind.
Oh, for the wind.
So we leave that up and then it works for you as well. Then it stops the wind as well at the back.
Okay. Can we hear how it sounds quickly? Oh. So we're ready to take the Porsche 911 on the Toitskloof Pass. I'm driving for the first time ever a Porsche 911 Carrera S. Here we have the M4 and the Porsche Macan in front of us. Can you guys believe car guys driving a Porsche? Oh my gosh. I'm so unused to Porsche. I don't even know where the seat belts are. Okay, so we have to turn the key. Automatic car. Where's the handbrake? Guys, where's the handbrake? I don't know where the handbrake is. Okay, where's the handbrake? I'm not even joking.
A few moments later.
There we go.
Oh, it's like the Mercedes.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you. I feel embarrassed now. I feel embarrassed.
Because you didn't pull off.
No,
I'm a bad instructor.
That's all good, thank you. Why is Porsche putting the handbrake there? Aye. Now you guys see me in real time. I can't believe I'm driving a Porsche. All right. Yo. Okay, where do we switch off the music? Okay, I'm trying to position my seat properly to make sure that you guys have the best angle. Now this Porsche has a different like it feels like I sit lower. Alright, it's clean. Guys, I'm driving a Porsche, can you believe? Oh my goodness, this is mad. I can't believe I'm driving a Porsche. Like, I mean, I used to work as a door-to-door salesman at ADT. I'll put the picture in the video. And even though this Porsche is rented, but it goes to show that anything is possible in this life, guys. Doesn't matter where you are currently, where you're working. Anything is possible. Oh, guys, this is basically what Porsche drivers see. This is their point of view. Woo. So we're going through a tunnel. Oh. Oh. my word. You. No, I have no words. I have no words. Guys, this is now. Oh. Yo. Look at that BMW. Guys, hopefully I'm recording. Wait, let me see. Okay, I'm recording. I'm slowing down just to say that this is the raw reaction from someone, number one, that can't afford a Porsche, and number two, that never driven a Porsche before. Like, and that's one thing about me, you guys can relate to me. Nah, this is mad. Yo, I don't have words. Look at this Hilux. Like, I'm trying not to drive too quick, but yo guys, this is a different experience, honestly. Oh, yes, baboons. Ons moet vallen, kom ons moet vallen. Hallo. Yes, baboons. Yo. I'm still alive here at the back. Listen to the BMW. I'm trying to focus as I'm driving. Yo, listen to the exhaust, guys. And let me know, do you guys prefer Porsche, Lamborghini or Ferrari? Like, a lot of people prefer to buy Porsche over Ferrari and Lamborghini. I don't know why. And look at the view, man. Listen to the downshift. Yo. Now you guys see a Porsche driver's point of view from car guy. Literally, like this is what they see. This is honestly what they see. So we got Sport Plus. I'm gonna put the car into Sport Plus now. Now we in Sport Plus. Yo, listen to the exhaust. I have no words, honestly. And this thing is super planted to the ground. Yeah. And it's not even like a 911 GT3 RS. It feels like you can daily. Oh my word, it's downshifting. It feels like you can daily this Porsche. Listen to the downshifts. Yo. Yo. The way this car works. Just so. Nah, this M4 sounds amazing. And also the Porsche. Yesterday, I have no words, honestly. There's a saying that says, or there's a saying that goes, life is too short to drive boring cars, and that's so true. Oh, I don't know how to rev the Porsche. Wait, let me put it into neutral. Ah, but the car's rolling though. Yeah, guys, Mike, I was trying to say that once you make it in life, don't forget God, guys. I'm not gonna jump. I'm not gonna jump. So yeah, now I need to wait for, oh my, a Ferrari 458 Speciale. Oh, I can go, guys. A Ferrari. Yo, what a day. What a day. Yo. Damn, the brakes is braking. So I have a tractor in front. A lot of you guys might ask me, what's the better driving car between this Porsche and the BMW? To be honest, the Porsche, guys, it feels more like a supercar compared to the M4. Like, you can feel you're not in a regular car. It feels like a sports car. So the Porsche is a better driver focused car for me personally compared to the M4. I'm driving in Sports Plus. Yo, this car revs all the way up to 9,000 revs. That's like Honda VTEC level.